What's the deal, baby? I know this big boss K-Po through the door here to talk to his boxer. So today we looking at Blair Cobbs. He got interviewed on the Boxing Voice. They talking to him about the Spence versus Crawford fight, what he feel like is the holdup. And Blair Cobb called Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. I mean, he didn't say their name, but his exact words was somebody is a B word. Y'all, those who new to my channel, y'all know that I'm trying to stop cussing. And then my kids is in here, I don't use that language in front of them. But I got the video right here. We're gonna play it so y'all can hear it. You know, I just find this comical. Blair Cobbs, man, like, and those of you who don't know who Blair Cobbs is, he's a 147 pounder. Fights under Golden Boy Promotions. I think he has one loss. Alexis Rocha, stopped him. He claims he's the people's champion and he fights for the people, but I don't know what top fights he's been in. He ain't fought no top competition. So he does a good job marketing himself, not gonna lie, because I didn't even know who he was until he started mentioning Errol Spence. He came for Errol Spence first, then he came for Terrence Crawford. So he a little weird. You know, he wear nail polish and he got like a Jerry curl, he a light-skinned dude, So we finna listen to him, man, and I'll let y'all hear what he finna say, and then we're gonna, after a certain while, we're gonna stop it and we're gonna talk about it.
Because I get it. You guys are fighters, you want to fight. But, a lot of these guys are taking the hip-hop route. So it's like,
what's the
they don't want to...
Ain't saying, I think somebody is a bitch.
Now, you said that on your live.
Let's just say it again.
Ain't saying, I think somebody is a bitch.
Let's hear that again.
Now, you said that...
I'm going to call it the way it is, the way people been thinking, but ain't saying, I think somebody is a bitch.
Y'all hear that, right? This is gonna be another case. I'm telling you, Blair Cobb's gonna be another case when getting personal in boxing goes wrong. We just saw that with Anthony Durrell. He called Caleb Plant out his name. What happened to him? That's all I'm saying. Keep it boxing, bro. Like, I understand we compete, we competitive, but even when we debate boxers, like, what I'm saying? I'm cool with debating boxers with somebody who, I typically debate with the two Colt fans, which is Bud Crawford fans and Canelo fans. I'm a fan of Bud Crawford. I'm just not a Colt follower. Just like I'm a fan of Errol Spence, I'm a fan of Jeremy Business, I'm a fan of a lot of fighters, Mikey Garcia, Tank, the list goes on. I can name it, but I'm not a Colt follower. I'm not a follower that only watches those fighters. Like, I watch boxing. I'm a fan of boxing first. That's just what it is. But, it's, to get back on topic, it's like, we could debate. We could be competitive in boxing. But the problem with these fighters today is they want to get personal. Blair Cobbs right here called this dude, whoever, I don't know, he didn't say no names. So, they may not take offense to it, which I don't really take offense to it either, but I'm just saying, keep it boxing. I get it, Blair Cobbs sit there and say, you know what, I'm frustrated that these two dudes ain't fighting, but if y'all want to fight, I'll fight y'all, and I'll beat both of y'all. I think I'm better than y'all. Boom. That's keeping it boxing. Not, oh, this dude is a B. I think somebody a B word. Now, somebody like Terrence Crawford hear that Terrence Crawford going, I'm telling you, Errol Spence may not respond like that, but Terrence Crawford will. Terrence Crawford going to take that like, you talking to me. You know what I mean? He already charged Blair Cobbs up once, and the energy wasn't the same. This Blair Cobbs that be talking on the internet and in front of the media and stuff like that, he was pretty quiet when Crawford rolled up on that boy. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, don't talk like that, man. If you ain't able to keep that same energy when you around all these, when you around the media, and you saying this about a certain fighter, calling them out their name, if you ain't able to keep that same energy when that fighter come up to you and talk to you, then don't say that. Don't talk like that. You know what I mean? But let's keep listening.
Now, you said that on your live. You don't think that's pretty strong words? Because I get it. You guys are fighters. You want to fight. But, you know, a lot of these guys are taking the hip-hop route. So it's like they don't want to, you know, get at you on a diss track. They want to shoot you and fight you outside the ring, outside the studio. So it's like, you know, Earl might not take that as you trying to build up the fight. Do you care? Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know that he's ever disrespected you for you to call him a bitch, right?
Nah, absolutely. Well, he does have
He did say, he did call you 30-year-old prospect, for sure.
But that's what... Look, Errol Spence has never personally said anything personal towards Blair Cobbs. He's never called Blair Cobbs out his name. He's never called Blair Cobbs any type of egregious name. Nothing like that. Everything Errol Spence has said has been boxing. Now, Bud ain't came out and said nothing publicly. Bud went straight to Blair Cobbs. He saw Blair Cobbs, I guess, at the weigh-in or press conference for the fight that he just had. I forgot. I keep trying to think of dude's name that Blair Cobbs just fought. I forgot his name. But Virgil Ortiz fought him too. I got his face. I just can't remember his name. And Bud went straight to him and, you know what I mean? Checked his temperature. That's what it is. You know what I mean? But just keep it boxing, man. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, Errol's never said nothing personal that, you know what I mean? It's been boxing. He called Blair Cobbs a prospect. What's disrespectful about that? I mean, he is a prospect. He's coming up. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought for no titles. He ain't fought no top 10, no top 5, no top 15 welterweights. So I'm trying to figure out who is he fighting? Who is Blair Cobbs fighting that was a top welterweight in any of the sanctioning bodies? In the IBF, WBC, WBA, WBO. Who? Let's keep listening.
Oh, that rubbed you the wrong way.
Consistently, if I fight, like even in my last fight, he has stuff to say. But you know something? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And like, I don't give a damn if he wants to take it to the streets. Like, I don't think people understand where I actually come from and the people that I'm actually connected to. I'm one of the most dangerous people around, but it doesn't matter because what I'm in is in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I would step to anybody right in front of all of their fucking friends, all in front of their whole people, just like I did with Ennis. I don't care. I am a lion.
I'm sorry. When he stepped to Boots Ennis, he kept it boxing. Okay? Now, I don't know what happened as far as that, but they were talking about an instance where where there was a sparring and Boots knocked him out or something like that in sparring. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Black Cobbs want to fight no Boots Ennis. I don't. Okay? So I don't believe, you know, yeah, he did. I did see the video where he did step to Boots Ennis. Okay? But they just kept saying, well, if you want to fight, then, hey, talk to your dude and we can fight. And that still have yet to happen. And this situation, I think, was months ago or a year ago when he walked up on Boots. So, you know what I mean? Dude done had 2 fights since then. So, like I keep saying, man, at the end of the day, Black Cobbs, man, he throw a lot of smoke and mirrors up, man. He's doing a good job selling himself. Let's just say that. But let's keep listening.
This is how lions act.
What do you mean what you did with Ennis? Are you talking about the sparring session or you stepped to him before that we don't know about?
No, I stepped to him right here in Las Vegas in front of his hometown crowd and everybody. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you talking about after the fight?
Yeah, after the fight.
After
the fight.
Calling him out. Okay.
Calling him out right in front of everybody. It didn't matter. That's how real kings like address situations. And like it's just it's very frustrating to like even be having these conversations talking about this fight that's supposed to be like the undisputed championship fight with two fighters that really don't try that much hard to sell a fight at all, and then they think that they deserve more money. They think this and they think that, and then you have a whole lot of things that's like making the fight harder to be made than it really should be. And like they're not out there putting that energy out that they're fighting. Like they're not like putting like look, they need, in order for them to actually like make the money that they think that they deserve, they got to work harder than that. I mean, the world deserves a better champion.
Okay, first of all, all right, Blair cobbs. What gives Blair cobbs? I'm finna cook this thing. What gives Blair Cobb? What has he done in boxing to give him the credibility to give advice to Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? I want y'all to put that in the comment section. What has he done? What top fight has he been in? He talks about selling and fight. Okay? Errol Spence, all his fights, they be selling out. They either sell out or they do very well. Okay? Bud Crawford, if he gets the right dance partner, he does well. Okay? A lot of time he don't be having the right dance partner, so his fights don't sell. This fight is going to sell. They don't need to talk. This fight gonna sell itself. And he talking about two guys that don't really talk like that. They don't talk. They talk just enough, but they don't talk. They don't do all that whip rapping and blah, blah, all that stuff that Blair Cobb's doing. They don't need to do that. This fight is going to sell itself. They don't need to talk about anything and, and I need to sell this fight. And they don't need to do that. The fight going to sell itself. Errol Spence, when he was finna fight Ugas, he wasn't doing all that talking. It was nothing but respect for each other. They respected each other, and that fight did well. Errol Spence, when he fought Danny Garcia, nothing but respect. That fight did well. Errol Spence versus Sean Porter, that was back and forth. It was competitive. That fight did well. Mikey Garcia, respect. That fight did well. Errol Spence did not need to go out of character and, I'm going to act like this. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do that. He didn't need to do none of that. None of that stuff needed to be done for that fight to do well. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the fight is going to sell. If it's marketed right, you know what I mean? Yeah, if there's beef, it's going to bring more people in. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes ain't beefing like that. These dudes actually like each other. It's just competitive. They just want, this is just the deciding factor. Who's going to be number one now? Who's going to be the number one welterweight? That's it. This is going to decide that. These dudes don't have no beef with each other. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, they ain't best friends, but they respect each other. You know what I'm saying? This is not a beef. I think the fans are beefing with each other more than they are. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to post a link in the description to the interview. But Blair Cobbs, man, like, he hasn't done nothing in the sport. But he ain't done nothing. He ain't did nothing. He ain't fought for no belt. He ain't fighting no top 10 competition, no top 15 competition, no top 5 competition at welterweight. He ain't fighting none of them dudes. So I'm not trying to hear nothing he talking about. You know what I mean?